everyone, how are you? My name is Alex, and welcome back to Build Plus. So, as you can see behind me, this is a nether village, and it's in a crimson forest, and it is intended for piglins. And today we are going to be looking at and talking about the possibility of having piglin villages in the nether. We have bastions, we have piglins wandering around randomly through other parts of the nether, but I thought it would be really fun to think about maybe some of them do actually settle down. And, maybe that really is a possibility in vanilla Minecraft. So why don't we get started? First thing that we're going to look at is this little house right here. This is the very first house that I built, and as you can see, it's got the gold block there surrounded by the chiseled black stone, which is meant to look like a piglin. So I put that in there, and here we go. It's It's definitely different. It went through a lot of phases. So these houses kind of have a more rounded look to them than a square look like a lot of village houses. And I kind of did that on purpose, but I also wanted them to have almost a castle or fortified look and have the shroom lights for light so that we can see inside the buildings, things of that sort. And if we go in here, there is a chest and there is some loot. And I thought this would be a lot of fun. I thought fire aspect would just be really funny to have as loot in the nether. But of course gold, because reasons. So, yeah, one thing that I didn't think of, which is kind of funny, is putting crossbows in here. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that. But that would actually be a really good idea to have some crossbows in here too. So the second house that I built is this one here, and this one is a 2-story. It's got our nether wart roof here. And again, more loot, pretty much the same as the loot from the other house. And to get up, instead of using just a regular ladder, we use the weeping vines. So we have that option. And I thought that was just a hilarious idea when I thought, I'm like, ooh, wait a minute. Instead of ladders, let's do weeping vines. Why not? I don't even know if piglins can climb those, but I know we as the players can, so there we go. And this house right here, this slightly elongated house, I kind of thought it would be really cute just to have a blast furnace in here so that we could simulate like how the piglins actually melt down their gold and, turn it into their armor and weapons and things of that sort. And here we go again. Another, loot chest. And Silk Touch, I wanted that to be here because if you didn't already know, you can Silk Touch nether gold and then smelt it and you get ingots. And I think that is just like a really fun thing, so I would go with that. And the next thing that I actually built was this fire pit right here. And it evolved a little bit. Like originally it was just the blackstone around it, and then I added the magma blocks in later on. And I don't know why I made this, but I like it. I think it looks cool with the smoke billowing up just in the center of the village. Like it's definitely different from a lot of other things that you would see, and I feel like it kind of makes it very nether-like, especially with the gilded blackstone that's in here too. So yeah, this would be a very, very dangerous village to visit because, aside from walking across this would be dangerous, but also trying to loot anything in here would be especially dangerous. Was I in here already? I think I was. Oh, this house. This is the next house that I built, and we've got some more things here, and of course, very important, I wanted this. I don't know, I just felt like it would be a really good idea to have pig step as an option in here. It'd just be kind of cool, So after that, okay, that's too loud. That's too much. No. Like, I love this song so much, but that is just too much. That's too loud. I can't talk over that unless I want to sit here shrieking in my room, and I don't want to do that. So, then I made this, Hoglin cage, and I thought this was kind of funny because it's like, you have two options. You could kill it or you could let it out. And, oh, you can just walk in here. I didn't know that you could do that. Well, I know it can't get out, but you as the player could just accidentally walk in here. That's poor design on my part. But anyways, I just thought it'd be really funny to, like, have this here because it does make the piglins freak out, too, when I spawn them in earlier. As a matter of fact, let's do that right now so you guys can see. Yeah, they kind of lose their minds a little bit with this Hoglin, and they do eventually try to go after it. Especially if they have the crossbows. Like if they've got the swords, they don't. But when they have the crossbows, they really try to get this Hoglin, and it's just absolutely hilarious. Like I was literally watching them just like walking around this cage over and over and over again. And the reason why I made this was I thought back to the pillager outposts and how they have the iron golem in a cage sometimes. So I thought it would be really fun to just add that in, and kind of have their version of that because they almost are like pillagers in the overworld, except you can get along with them. Oh yeah, there they go. Now they're freaking out. Whereas, excuse me, I'm yawning. Whereas like the pillagers are just always hostile. Yep, there they go. They're going for him. So there we go. That is the Pillager Village. So I hope you guys like this. I know this is a little bit shorter than the Build Plus videos that we would typically do, and I would normally have a time lapse, but that didn't work out as planned. And it's funny because I did test recordings too, and I'm not really sure why we had errors, but it is what it is. So anyways, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then feel free to subscribe, comment, and like if you want to see more. And in the next episode of Build Plus, we are going to be doing something that is underwater related. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And considering that this is a dangerous village, and right now we're on a bit of a themed trilogy, I'm gonna let you guys kind of put two and two together and speculate what the next episode will be about. So, that being said, once again, thank you guys very much. And as always, I will see you guys next time.